Hey, how was your day?
It was alright, but I've been thinking a lot lately about what I want to do after high school. I'm kind of interested in software development, like what you do.
Oh, really? That's awesome. I can talk about software development all day. What got you interested?
Well, I've always loved tinkering with computers and figuring out how things work, and the idea of creating something that people use every day sounds pretty cool.
Oh, absolutely. The feeling when you see something you've built being used by thousands of people is just exhilarating. But it's not all sunshine and rainbows.
Yeah, I figured. What are some of the challenges you face as a software developer?
Well, for starters, the learning never stops. Technology is always evolving, so you have to keep up with the latest trends and tools. And then there are the bugs. Sometimes you spend hours tracking down a single bug that's causing a whole system to crash.
That sounds frustrating.
It can be, but it's also incredibly satisfying when you finally solve it. And the collaborative aspect of the job is great too. You get to work with people from all different backgrounds and disciplines to bring a project to life.
That sounds like fun. What about the K? Is it decent?
Well, it can vary depending on your experience and where you work, but in general, software developers are pretty well compensated. Plus, there's a lot of room for growth and advancement in the field.
And what about work life balance? Do you have time for other things outside of work?
Honestly, it can be a bit challenging at times, especially when you're working on a big project with tight deadlines. But most companies these days understand the importance of work life balance and offer things like flexible hours and remote work options.
That's good to know. Thanks for sharing all this with me, sis. It really helps me get a better idea of what being a software developer is like.
Of course, just remember, it's not always easy. But if you're passionate about it, it's definitely worth it. And who knows? Maybe one day we'll be working on a project together.